All right, this reading is for Pisces for the week of March 22nd through the 28th. My bestie, Jessie, is traveling. So since this is a solo read, I'm going to be pulling 2 cards from the Enchanted Lenormand Oracle deck to sort of add some depth to the reading since it's solo. All right, Pisces, for your problem, we have the 6 of Pentacles, obstacle, 9 of Swords, and resolution, Page of Swords, the Strength card, ooh, and Temperance. So I'm going to pull a clarifier for your problem, and I'm also going to pull 2 cards from the Lenormand deck. All right, Pisces. Really interesting reading. You've got a couple clarifiers, and I kind of want to see all of them. Okay. It's funny, a lot of the readings this week, people have had a lot of clarifiers. And I kind of needed them because these readings, I think everyone has a lot going on. I mean, I know springtime's coming up, so, or we're entering spring, so I can see that things are moving. That's part of this reading is something is moving very quickly for you. What's interesting is you have a couple cards here that represent conflict. And because I see Temperance and some cups here, I'm wondering if there is some fighting going on in your relationship or with like a close family member or friend. You're definitely worried about it with the 9 of Swords. And in this card's interesting. It represents you being the one being pursued. So for some of you in a romantic sense, you might be being pursued right now. And there could even be, this card can represent an affair. That could be sort of what this conflict is about. Maybe someone is pursuing you who already has a partner, or you already have a partner and you're being pursued and it's causing a lot of stress. That's one possibility. But what I'm seeing here is a need to sort of see both sides of whatever situation this is. That's what Temperance is. Temperance also represents Sagittarius. So this whole situation might be with the Sagittarius, and Strength is Leo. But recently, Strength card has been coming up a lot in relation to emotions. And I think we're all, as a whole, pretty burnt out right now with the climate that we're in. And so these emotional conflicts can feel very overwhelming right now. 9 of Swords is you are so stressed you can't sleep, that kind of overwhelm. And this whole thing could be about something very minor, but to you it feels huge and exhausting, emotionally exhausting. And reaching into that feeling of needing to sort of be patient or open-minded, that kind of thing, which I'm a Taurus, we're bulls. It's hard to see the other side of situations, but the tarot is sort of asking you to be the strong one in this case, to be the one that sort of takes higher ground and really considers both situations, which I know it's definitely not easy. And again, the reason I do consider that this may be sort of a romantic situation is because you have 8 of Cups, which means this really is making you question if this partnership can work. But you have 10 of Cups. So I think, and this is marriage and union, I think you haven't let this person go, but it's like you're just so exhausted that sometimes you may be like, you know what, it'd be easier if I were single at this point. Especially with the moon, which is sort of that introspection and questioning things. And 9 of Swords. To me, 9 of Swords and the moon are really similar. And I get it. I'm very anxious myself, and it's amazing how stressful relationships can be because you suddenly jump to the worst case scenario, and that overwhelm can kick in, and it almost feels easier to just be on your own, which again, strength. So in this time, sort of being able to dominate those emotions and be even tempered. Both 6 of Pentacles and Temperance are saying that in this situation. And if you can do that, the conflict will subside and you'll reach that 10 of Pentacles. So, and 10 of Cups, the fulfillment and resolution. And if this isn't romantic, 10 of Pentacles is also financial or work related resolution, fulfillment. But yes, so you will be fine, Pisces. Hang in there. We're here for you. And again, there's always resources in our show notes. So check those out if you need to. Thank you for joining the Tarot Girlies this week. We hope that you enjoyed the reading. Please feel free to like, subscribe. We love to hear your comments, and we hope to see you next week.